Crazy Cuties, welcome back to another makeup therapy session. I'm very excited. We get to play with makeup while we talk about a lot of stuff, especially the beauty, makeup, life, anything without the drama. And if you catch my drift about that, no drama allowed. We're just gonna have fun and be creative. And yes, so apparently everybody seemed to like my last video of us bringing back the golden age of the beauty community. And a lot of things have been popping up. A lot of things have been sorry, but a lot of things have been popping up on my page. And especially with Angelica. She's the owner of Singe Beauty, which I really want to try her makeup products. I really want to try her makeup products, especially her eyeshadows. I heard so many good things about her eyeshadows. I want to try her brushes. But she's basically not doing, I don't know if she's going to keep on doing YouTube or not, but it actually falls into my last video. And it's really weird because let's say, even though this light is a little bit bright, I am so sorry. I don't know why my light is getting bright. We're gonna tone it down just a bit. There we go, much better. Um, I mean, I didn't understand it. Like, I was like, okay, that's quite interesting. Just put this video out, and then she's talking about, I was just like, that's quite interesting. Because people are picking at her of how she should do her videos or whatever. Look, she's a beauty content creator. She can do the heck she wants to do. She has like, why do people think who does not make beauty content or have a business or anything like that has a right to tell somebody how to do their videos or anything? Oh, don't do this. Listen, up to you. If you want it the way you want it, make your own YouTube channel. That's all I gotta say. Make up your own YouTube channel. But you're not going to tell a beauty content creator of how to do her videos. And she's stepping back from it. I was like, no, don't let them do that. Because I did comment on her video. And I said, I didn't put what I did because I don't like advertising my YouTube channel on another person's, um, you, I don't like doing that because I find that really disrespectful. If people want to find me, that's fine. If I do comment on there and people want to watch my channel, I'm fine with that. But she's such a beautiful lady. And I find it sad that people are like that. Let me tell you something. If you try to do it with me, if I ask a question, I say, have you have any video suggestions I should do or what kind of makeup looks I should do? You have the right to that. But you just come up and say, oh, you should be doing this and that. I'm gonna freaking ignore it because I did not ask you. That's how I feel about that. But just seeing that kind of like falls into from last week's video and it's really wild. And for me, this week's is a little hard for me because my dad's birthday is, for me, today's Friday. Apparently I'm doing my makeup therapies on Friday, but you know, of recording at this time it's November 7th for me. For you, it would be November 10th. Um, for November 11th is my dad's birthday. If you don't know, my dad passed away on February 4th, 2019. He died at age 78. So, yeah, my dad was old. He wasn't in the bestest health. The bestest, he wasn't the best health, but it's a little hard right now for me. If you don't know, for everyone who I didn't have the best relationship with my dad. Never like I didn't have the best relationship with him. But because of a lot of stuff that's happened in my life and because of his choices. And I'm just like I miss him. I miss the funny, happy, joking dad I have. He was a goofball. Ever since he came back from Florida, from his girlfriend, who I also know as my abuser. He wasn't the same. He came back in 2012 of August because whatever she did to me, and after I left, whatever she did to me, she did it to him. And after for a long time, he wasn't very happy. As I grew older and became more understanding what my dad did, I forgave my dad. I'm still working on the forgiveness of him, and this was what is going to be a nice little road for next few weeks of the forgiveness. And I'm like in my head, I said, God, how can you forgive me for other stuff that I could have easily done? Like, everybody's not perfect, everybody sins. But how can I forgive my father? Because my father was not a father, technically. He was just a man who was thinking between his legs more than anything. I know I'm not talking bad about my dad. Don't get me wrong. I love my dad, but he made some choices. And I know a lot of people in my family are not going to be happy because I know they watch my videos. You don't understand the damage that he done. And as I grow older, I understand what he did on my 18th birthday. And I was a, I'm still an angry person. Even you don't see that, I'm an angry person. I have issues, okay? I have major issues that I really don't talk about a lot. I do have anger issues. I learned to control my anger more often. If you met me when I was 18 and 19, you realize I was a very freaking angry person. Nah, I will hold grudges. Now I'm just like, people make mistakes and that's okay. I said, I want to be forgiven for the mistakes I've made and still be held accountable. Don't, don't get this wrong here. You can forgive somebody and but still hold them accountable for their actions. Forgiveness is not supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be freaking hard. Trust me. I am learning that with four doors. Three doors are going to be closed and one door is going to stay open. You might figure that door out. But this is the door I'm trying to close with my dad. Forgiveness is not for that person, technically, it's for yourself. So I am not like when like people, oh, I will never forgive this person. Okay, but that forgiveness is not for them, it's for you technically. So you're gonna hold that grudge for the rest of your life, and people are happy with that. But how can you live like that? If one person made a mistake and you just like that, that's like to me, you won't mind somebody doing that to you. But I don't like when somebody does it, they don't do it to others. That's how I think of it. I love my dad. When he was passed, was in a hospital and he was an in and out type of thing. Like he knew where he was at, but he didn't want to be there. Um, he found out in 2018 of December that he was going to be a great grandfather. My niece was going to have a baby, and I knew it was going to be a boy. It was a gender, it was a boy. I said I knew because I feel in my heart and everything, but I was also became really envious. I became very envious. Had so much envy with envy. I had so much envy with my niece about that because I'm the only one of his children who's not married and doesn't have kids. It was just really I didn't understand it. And as I grow older, I completely would understand what happened. He was protecting me from his ex because they did break up because of the whatever she did to him. Um, she was not right in the head. She had a lot of issues herself, but he did love her. He was not want to be alone. He was afraid to be alone. He did that to himself, technically. How many people he screwed over? He did that to himself. But he wasn't alone. He saw his brothers before he passed. Of course he was around women, so that was his yay type of deal. But he wasn't alone. He had my sister, he had my niece, he had my nephew, and of course had my brother-in-law. So I am learning forgive this year before 2026. You're thinking why? Why you're forgiving the people who did that? So I can be a better person. That's how I look at it. In order to be a better person, you have to make changes. And it's gonna be I'm not gonna say, oh, I forgive them. I will always have those memories. I will always have those kind of memories, but I'll be okay. You know, I don't know where we're doing for my dad's birthday, but drink a cup of coffee. His favorite thing was Little Debbie's. So eat anything with Little Debbie's, Yoo-Hoos, and you can just or having some Krispy Kreme donuts because he used to work for Krispy Kreme. Have a Dairy Queen. He used to work. His first job was Dairy Queen, so I have Dairy Queen almost every month. So as I realized, oh, I'm doing this for my dad. His favorite song is Eye of the Tiger. His favorite movie has become a family favorite movie, Fifth Element. My dad was a very creative person. He did wood burning. My favorite scent of the for Christmas or around this time of like wintertime is twisted peppermint. Oh my gosh. Bath and Body Works has a really good twisted peppermint. It's like a really fresh scent. But they also I don't know if you ever got if you like this scent, Frosted Cranberry. I don't know if you ever tried it, but Febreze came out with it years ago and they stopped selling it. So I was like, why you kept selling it? And when I found that at Bath and Body Works, had frosted cranberry, I got it, and I got the candle. I actually got the wallflower too, and oh my goodness, it smells exactly like that. I am trying to figure out what kind of holiday looks I want to do for you guys because lately I just don't want to. Like, I've been talking a lot. I know, I know. I miss talking to you guys like this because most of the time 95% of the time, I don't get pure quietness in my house because I have people yelling constantly and it drives me nuts. And the vibe is always negative in my house because a couple of people are just, eh, like, I don't know how to put it without being rude. I am planning to get Jeffree Star's new eyeshadow palette, the owl one. It's because I do want to get the Scorpio palette because my dad's a Scorpio. I do want to get that one. I do also want to get the Night Owl one because of his first wife. His first wife was really sweet with me. I haven't met her in person, but she was really sweet to me. And as you can get the gist that my siblings and I are half siblings, same dad, just a different mother. But she was really sweet to me, and she passed away in 2002, I believe. So she liked owls. Owls were her favorite animal. So it's like, oh, that'd be a great thing to have good remembrance with them too. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you do, please let me know. Mm. Are you having a snack with me or playing with makeup with me? I should have. No. You know what I should start doing in my interest for the makeup therapy session videos like these? Grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's play with makeup together. From now on, do that and post. Okay, okay, yeah, and post it on my community tab so I can see your looks. 'Cause I would love to see your looks. Yeah, I didn't grab a. So just let you guys know, if you're creating a look and you want to show off your look, it doesn't matter. It's a welcoming community. So post your looks because I would like to see your looks. And start conversation and have a fun conversations. That's what I want you to do. Yeah. For my community tab, it is open. But you had to be subscribed to my channel for a day. That's not my rules. It's YouTube. Okay. Granted, it's just YouTube that does. You're feel free to use my community tab. It's not just for me. It's also for you guys. Show off your skincare. Show off your fragrances. You know, show off anything that makes you happy. As long as it's appropriate for YouTube. I know a lot of drugstore brands are coming out with some new cool stuff. And I'm like, I've been watching Emily Noel, no, for a while. And I'm like so excited. I've used to, like, I've watched her off and on, but she's just like an awesome lady. And I love her. I mean, her children grow up so fast. I remember her first one, her first child, her daughter, oldest daughter. Oh my God, I remember she was pregnant with her. I'm like, oh my God, and I found out she was like, I'm like, oh, stay. Like my oldest grandnephew, I think he's 6 now. It was just like, no, stay, no. You know, I'm only 32, going on 33. I know it doesn't look like that I'm that age, but I am that age. But I got a question. Have y'all gotten the um mystery box from Colourpop? Because I am planning to get that, even though it's gonna be on payment plan as always. Okay, I have already made my decision of how I feel about this product. It's to see what weightless soft matte hydrating foundation from Yamaha. Yuma. I don't care for it. I don't know it's because of the primer reviews. I don't want to say that it is the say because it's the formula of it, but I don't know. I definitely need to get more foundation. But this is actually one of my favorite foundations. That's why I was trying that one. Because I said, oh, I got that from the Ipsy shop thing. Because I was like, oh, let me try it. And then I thought it was gonna be a thicker consistency. But as for me, for that kind of pump, I'm thinking it's like that kind of pump from Elf. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a thicker consistency. No, it's a very liquidy one. And I don't mind it, but I'm just like, it's not my cup of tea because I like a full coverage type of thing. And this just gives me like the fun, it gives me a full coverage type of vibe. But this foundation gives me the full coverage that I like. I got spoiled with this one so much from Revolution, so now I look like I'm sick. I love that foundation. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend that product. And that concealer. Also, to IRL. It's actually the wrong shade. It's a C2. And I should be went with C1. But you know what? We'll fix that. I'm waiting for Miss A to come in to finish up at when the case may be. What I'm talking about here. Shop Miss A. If you ever tried that brand, you should. I highly recommend it. Um, I do highly recommend that brand if you want like a good luxury product with fractions of the price. Like some of their products, the highest products they have for their thing is maybe $2. But they also came out with some other stuff, like with K Beauty stuff. It was like really nice and I wanted to try it. But I also like, do I need to spend money? You need more money. And it's like, no, you don't need to spend more money. But I want to. But I'm waiting for it to go. I'm waiting for it to get done. Because they're supposed to be coming to my store. To my store. To the mall I work at. And I'm waiting for it. It's like, darn it. I'm waiting for it. And it's been waiting for it for since when I found out. And I'm like, when is it supposed to open? It's supposed to open during the summertime. And it never did. I'm like, what the heck? And I also trying to apply a job over there too. Because, you know, my happy place is Ulta. It has a place that has a makeup store. That's my happy place. And the place I work is also my happy place because I love the people I work with and working with customers. I actually want to try those triangular sponges. Uh-huh. Using a sponge instead of using that powder brush. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing job. Lucky Beauty Blender. I usually don't use a blending blender like that. I don't. I just like using brushes. To let everyone know too, I stopped getting Ice Cream Beauty because September and October I never got. So I canceled my thing. I'm gonna try a different subscription lashy box because they have magnetic lashes. I don't want the magnetic lashes. Actually, I don't even want the lashes because I'm not a lash girl anyway. So I'm just gonna get just the makeup box. Okay, I'm just like enjoying this makeup look. I mean, I really am. Like, this is about fun about makeup. It's just I'm in my happy place, you know? I used the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner and Palm Together. Then I used this one from Live Glam. This is their matte lip crayon. And the shade French Kiss. These two turn out so beautiful. And now I'll put setting spray. So this is the finished look. Thank you for listening to me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, or as I decorated this look. Yeah, losing my dad in 2019 was a really hard thing for me. Because of course I'm the only child of I'm the not saying the only child, but I'm his only child who has not yet got married nor have kids, so it's a little bit intimidating, a little bit. Um, yeah, a little bit of jealousy with my siblings, of course, my niece with that situation, but um, it is what it is. My niece knows how I felt, and I told her the truth, and it's over and done with that. And my family, my siblings understand that, so it's not like I'm holding anything against them. Um, yeah, I do miss my dad. I love my dad very much. Um, I wish he I wish he made better choices and really made better choices, but I forgive him for all of everything. Because I do have to remember he is human, he was human, and humans make mistakes, and I am basically fine. Um, so I think sorry, my nose, I'm touching my nose. Um, so I think this door of my dad is closed. I've completely understood what he did in 2010. On my birthday, I completely understand now. I didn't understand back then as I gotten older. If he didn't make that choice of saying, Alex, you're staying over there, over here in Georgia, then coming back to Florida. If he didn't do that, and he said, you're coming back to Florida. So I think my life would have been different, way different. I wouldn't be the person I am today. And truthfully, I am happy to be the person I am today. So it really does show that you can learn and grow. And it's okay to feel the way you feel. But also believe in just because what happened in your past does not mean you succumb to whatever that is. I never want to be a statistic. I never want to be a statistic. Sorry, that dang word is pain in the butt, apparently, for me. Um, I do go through a depression, but it's not as severe as it could be. Um, I have a great, wonderful support system. I have amazing family members who love me. I have an amazing boyfriend who loves me and puts up with my craziness. And sometimes I wonder about that. But I'm happy what my the choice that he made in 2010, even though back then I didn't understand why. So I think in the next therapy session I'll be talking about the second door, and that second door is basically my abuser. So I'll be talking about that more. And that might be more of a holy crap, how did you survive that type of deal? I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know. How could I survive that? But I did. I cannot wait to close that door because I really want to make my decisions of what, not what somebody told me to, or what my past is. But yeah, so yeah, this is it for today's video. I hope you, I hope, I hope whatever you're going through, I hope you go through it with the smart ways, not the stupid ways, if you know what, if you catch my drift on that. But if you don't have anyone to lean on or don't have support, I'm right here. I know forgiveness on your people could they hurt you and everything else, but it's not for them, it's for you. And like I said, if you don't have a support system, you have it with me. Okay? So if you do have any looks, you did look any looks in this video with along, you did a makeup look along with me. I would love to see it. I really do. So you can put in, you can, like I said, I do have my community tab is open for you. So if you want to post anything that you feel like you want to post anything, or you have any questions, and you want people to know, you have any questions about something, you want some cool ideas like, hey, what's this? You want recommendations? People can give it to you. I can give it to you, or anything like that. Um, but yeah, so feel free to use my community tab as that way. You must subscribe for 1 day apparently. That's YouTube's rules, not mine. If I had it my way, you'd be already subscribed to my channel, and then you already can put whatever. You know what? It is what it is. But use the community tab as a community. But yes. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're at. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at. I love you and God bless. Bye. Big hugs. We gotta have hugs.